All right, we're back again. So, like I was saying in this video, this is part two, the bad boy effect. Now, in those movies, those guys don't care if they get the girl or if they don't ever get the girl. But nice guys or good, honorable men, they care too much. The more you care, I know this is going to suck when I say it, you run away the girl. The more you don't care, the more the girl tries to get you to care. It's kind of tricky concept. I know it's confusing, but that's what happens. Now, see if you can catch this. All the women that you don't find physically, sexually attractive, you're going to be manipulating them. It's a nice way of saying pump and dump in a way. You're going to be manipulating those females. The reason why you don't manipulate the woman that you're trying to take out to lunch and dinner and build a future with is because you have to do it in a respectable way. So if she makes herself unavailable because she goes to work and she has school, you make yourself unavailable. If you have two jobs, make yourself unavailable and make the woman put all the time and energy and effort into you. And that is what I mean by the bad boy effect. If you don't want to end up waiting 10 years, 15 years, and 20 years to get a woman that you went to high school or college with, or a girl you saw at the gym or at the mall or at your job, if you don't want to wait a decade and a half, or 2 decades for a girl, then you got to follow these basic rules and these basic principles. There is a further explanation. There is a logical reason, or should I say there is at least 5 reasons why the bad boy 99.99% of the time always gets the girl, and nice guys or good, honorable men always never get the girl. It's because these guys make themselves unavailable. And that's the real manipulation method. You don't have to get arrested 5 times or 10 times or 20 times to physically, sexually attract women like some of the gangbangers and the drug dealers do. You can just get 2 jobs or get a private business, and excuse me, I had breakfast. Every time a woman say, "Can I come over for lunch and dinner?" you might have to say stuff like, "Well, I'm busy, I'm unavailable, I'll let you know." And the more you do it, the more angry and frustrated she's going to get. Because she's going to be going in her head, why is he always unavailable? Then she's going to start accusing you of talking to other women, whether you are actually talking to other women or if you're not. That is the bad boy effect. Here is something that most pickup artists and dating coaches will never tell you. Anytime a woman whines and complains about a guy, it's always a bad boy. Always has, always will. You ever notice that the nice guy never gets talked about nowhere near enough? See, when women call you an asshole, a jerk, what they're trying to say in translation, you're an alpha male. You have the potential to become an alpha male. And I already made a video series on this main channel about being an alpha male. You know, how to be the man. Well, when a woman calls you an asshole or a jerk, what she's trying to say is she cannot control you. She can't boss you around. She cannot manipulate you. You have power in the situation. Nice guys, or good, honorable men, they get disrespected. They get laughed at. Anytime a man tells a woman, or should I say a nice guy tells a woman, "Well, I think you're hot," or "I think you're cute," and the woman starts laughing arrogantly, she already lost respect for you. It may not feel like it, it may not seem like it, but if a woman's laughing and cracking jokes and pulling pranks on you, then mind games are involved. She gives you the runaround. But if you're a bad boy and you don't talk to her, let's say you try to go 3 weeks or 3 months not talking to a girl. She's gonna think that you replaced her with another woman, and she's gonna want you to talk. She's gonna want you to explain yourself. Let's say you walk away from the girl and the girl go, "You didn't even say hi to me." That's the bad boy effect. You're making the woman pay you attention without you opening your mouth and saying, "I want some attention." Nice guys, what do? 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, they whine and complain about not getting no attention from beautiful, attractive women. Don't matter if you like black women, white women, Latino women, Asian women, women from foreign countries, you like women that's mixed. Doesn't matter if you like women that's high class, middle class, low class. Most nice guys complain about not getting no attention. I want to be acknowledged. Bad boys don't be trying to get acknowledged. They ignore the girl, and by you not talking to the girl, by you avoiding the girl and making yourself unavailable, you're already getting exactly what you want, is attention. If you look at the television show of The Flash, season 1 of The Flash, he beats up all the other supervillains, right? But there's just one person that Barry Allen gets his ass whooped by. The Reverse Flash. The man in yellow, right? And it ain't until he gets some help to beat the Reverse Flash. But when we get to season 2 of The Flash, he takes on Zoom. He gets his ass whooped by Zoom. And he needs help to take on Zoom. So what does Barry Allen do that most good guys, superheroes, don't do? He goes back in time, because he can time travel. And he goes back to season 1 where he confronts Reverse Flash. So he can run faster than he's ever run before. Translation, he cheats. Why he cheated? Because every time he follows the rules, he gets his ass kicked. And since he always gets his ass kicked, he has to do something to stop it, or it will continue. Well, when guys get fake phone numbers and fake email addresses from beautiful, attractive women, or women that are just good and decent, you notice it keeps repeating itself, right? And you know why it keeps repeating itself? Because most of us never seem to figure out until we get in our 30s that when women play games with us, they're trying to tell us something. Now, if you don't want no woman to make you work to get her invited attention, then you need to take her own strategy and use it against her. When a woman says, "I got 2 jobs," you go get 2 jobs. If a woman make herself unavailable, you make yourself unavailable. And by doing that, she's going to pay you a lot of attention. Because the one thing that a woman fears more than anything else than getting rejected by a man is when a man replaces her with another beautiful, attractive woman. That's women's greatest fear, is being replaced by another beautiful, attractive woman. Because women are in competition with each other. And you see, bad boys understand how to use the politics, aka sex politics. If you use sex politics, that means you figure out what a woman wants and you don't give it to her. See, nice guys and good honorable men make one mistake. They find out what women like, and they try to give what women actually like and what women want, and no sooner than they do it, they lose all the power, they lose all the control, and they get disrespected, and they get put in a special place that they don't want to end up in. The dreaded ass friend zone. Bad boys find out what women want, and they don't give it to the girl. They make the girl work her ass off for it. So if a woman wants you to have 6-pack abs, and you put in the hard work and the dedication for 6-pack abs, take the 6-pack abs away from her and make her show you why she deserves a man with 6-pack abs. If a woman say, "I want you to have a car," and you put in the effort and the time and the commitment to get a car, and she wants to ride in your car, tell her she can't ride in the car. And you see what most bad boys do to get the girl to cooperate? They find out who their girlfriend is, and they let their girlfriend ride in their car to piss off the girl that they're trying to take out to lunch and dinner and pursue in a relationship. And then the girl goes, "Who the hell he think he is?" That's when you know It's the bad boy effect. Now, here's something else. If people are talking about you in a bad way, and all they do is talk and talk and talk about your behavior, and all the women hear about your reputation, well, that's the bad boy effect. The same women who call you an asshole, a jerk, who the hell he think he is, 99.99% of the time, those women chase after those men. See, the nice guy, nobody really looks at the nice guy like that. Nobody talks about the nice guy like that. They'll say he's nice, he's kind, he's so sweet, he does what he's told. There goes the word. He does what he's told. And when you do what you're told, you don't get laid. You do what the bad boy does is you do the complete opposite of that. The purpose of being a bad boy and realizing the potential of being an alpha male is to create your own rules. You create your own rules and your own principles and your own ideas, and women have to follow and respect you. See, when a nice guy actually does what a woman asks, she loses interest, and it becomes that cartoon from The Simpsons. Remember when Homer Simpson is out there screaming and yelling in the classroom, boring, boring. Well, that's what most women think of most nice guys. They don't know how to present themselves in a conversation. And I just made a whole entire YouTube video about if you're introverted, what happens if you don't know how to conversate. Even if you're not introverted and you're very sociable, this still happens. And I'm giving you answers on how to fix the problem. If you create the bad boy effect, you will be able to attract 85 to 95% of women's invited attention. You'll get supermodels. You'll get fitness models, booty models, actresses, cheerleaders. Whatever type of female you want, you will be able to get like that by ignoring them. See, women don't like being ignored. The more you ignore a woman, the more you avoid a woman, the more power and control of the situation you have in your favor. Here's the mistake that most guys make when they do the bad boy effect. After 2 or 3 months of doing it, and they finally get what they want from the girl, they think it's okay to finally go back to the girl. And that's how the girl takes all the power and all the control from the guy. And that's how the guy goes into the friend zone. It has to be a consistency. Like when you play basketball, you got to practice to be real good at basketball. You have to keep practicing. You can't stop after 2 or 3 months once you get good results. You got to go from 6 months to a year. You got to make it from a year to 2 years. You got to make it from 2 years to 3 years. It has to be a steady flow of consistency for it to work. Because then what will happen is you'll get phone numbers and emails without asking for it. You'll be asked out to lunch and dinner without asking for it. And you won't be called thirsty. You won't be called no mangina, no simp. The nice guys, all they do is ask for phone numbers and emails, and they never get them. See the difference between the bad boy and the nice guy? Nice guys follow rules and get fucked over. Bad boys don't follow the rules. They make their own rules, just like the alpha male. Now, what's the difference between the alpha male and the bad boy? The bad boy figure out the politics. The alpha male creates the politics of the real estate of power. So I hope these 2 videos help you understand where you struggle in the dating game. And as a man, it doesn't matter if you're in your 20s, your 30s, or your 40s, you can be a bad boy. The reason why I call it the bad boy effect is because you create this ripple effect that will make all women that don't want to pay attention to you pay attention to you. But it's based on your work schedule. If you make yourself unavailable, then the woman is going to wonder why you're not talking to her. She's going to think, does he like me? You put a woman in a state of confusion. See, women put men in a state of confusion, put women in a state of confusion. Now, the first 2 or 3 times that you attempt to do this, most women are going to pick up on you trying to do it. It's okay. It's okay if 2 or 3 women get away. Not every single woman's going to know what you're doing when you first do it. Now, the women you don't find physically, sexually attractive, just manipulate them. But when it comes to a woman you want to take out to lunch and dinner, make yourself unavailable. That is the manipulation method. And women can't argue and say you manipulated me because you're not doing what a nice guy does. When a nice guy try to buy a woman some flowers that she didn't ask for, that's manipulation. If you buy a woman a t-shirt that she didn't ask for, unless you did something stupid like you spilled coffee on her shirt and you have to buy another one, it's not manipulation. If you got caught cheating or you broke up and you wanted to get back together, see, you got to have reasons to do that type of stuff. But when a nice guy just willingly buys something for the girl, you notice that no sooner the girl will get happy first. She'll get happy that you bought it. And then the next day she'll get all angry and upset because she know you're trying to manipulate her. Whereas the bad boy might want to do the same thing. But the bad boy has to put himself in a situation where he got to make himself so unavailable that he makes her chase him. They're giving him the power and the control. So I hope these videos, this is for guys that do not want to wait 10 years. Don't want to wait 15 years. Don't want to wait 20 years. These are the rules. These are the shortcuts. Take them or leave them. Till next time, peace.